I am afraid to own a body. I am alive, I guess. I am ashamed, I hide. I ask no other thing. I bet with every wind that blew, I breathed enough to take the trick. I bring an unaccustomed wine. I came to buy a smile today. I can wade grief. I can't tell you, but you feel it. I cannot be ashamed. I cannot buy it, 'tis not sold. I cannot dance upon my toes. I cannot live with you. I cannot meet the spring unmoved. I cannot see my soul, but know 'tis there. I cannot want it more. I cautious scanned my little life. I could bring you jewels, had I a mind to. I could die to know. I could not drink it sweet. I could not prove the years had feet. I could suffice for him, I knew. I counted till they danced so. I cried at pity, not at pain. I crossed till I am weary. I did not reach thee. I died for beauty, but was scarce. I do not care, why should I care? I dreaded that first robin so. I dwell in possibility. I envy seas whereon he rides. I fear a man of frugal speech. I felt a cleaving in my mind. I felt a funeral in my brain. I felt my life with both my hands. I fit for them. I found the words to every thought. I gained it so. I gave myself to him. I got so I could hear his name. I groped for him before I knew. I had a daily bliss. I had a guinea golden. I had been hungry all the years. I had no cause to be awake. I had no time to hate. I had not minded walls. I had some things that I called mine. I had the glory, that will do. I have a bird in spring. I have a king who does not speak. I have never seen volcanoes. I have no life but this. I haven't told my garden yet. I heard a fly buzz when I died. I heard as if I had no ear. I held a jewel in my fingers. I held it so tight that I lost it. I hide myself within my flower. I keep my pledge. I knew that I had gained. I know a place where summer strives. I know lives I could miss. I know of people in the grave. I know some lonely houses off the road. I know suspense, its steps so terse. I know that he exists. I know where wells grow, droughtless wells. I learned at last what home could be. I like a look of agony. I like to see it lap the miles. I live with him. I see his face. I lived on dread. I lost a world the other day. I made slow riches but my gain. I make his crescent fill or lack. I many times thought peace had come. I meant to find her when I came. I meant to have but modest needs. I measure every grief I meet. I met a king this afternoon. I never felt at home below. I never hear that one is dead. I never hear the word escape. I never lost as much but twice. I never saw a Moor. I never told the buried gold. I noticed people disappeared. I often passed the village. I pay in satin cash. I play at riches to appease. I prayed at first a little girl. I read my sentence steadily. I reason earth is short. I reckon when I count at all. I robbed the woods. I rose because he sank. I saw no way. The heavens were stitched. I saw that the flake was on it. I saw the wind within her. I see thee better in the dark. I see thee clearer for the grave. I send 2 sunsets. I send you a decrepit flower. I shall keep singing. I shall know why when time is over. I shall not murmur if at last. I should have been too glad, I see. I should not dare to be sad. I should not dare to leave my friend. I sing to use the waiting. I sometimes drop it for a quick. I started early, took my dog. I stepped from plank to plank. I stole them from a bee. I sued the news, yet feared the news. I suppose the time will come. I taste a liquor never brewed. I tend my flowers for thee. I think I was enchanted. I think just how my shape will rise. I think the root of the wind is water. I think the hemlock likes to stand. I think the longest hour of all. I think to live may be a bliss. I thought that nature was enough. I thought the train would never come. I tie my hat, I crease my shawl. I took my power in my hand. I took one draught of life. I tried to think a lonelier thing. I was a Phoebe, nothing more. I was the slightest in the house. I watched her face to see which way. I watched the moon around the house. I went to heaven. I went to thank her. I worked for chaff and earning wheat. I would not paint a picture. Years had been from home. I'd rather recollect a setting. I'll clutch and clutch. I'll send the feather from my hat. I'll tell you how the sun rose. I'm seated, I've stopped being theirs. I'm nobody. Who are you? I'm saying every day. I'm sorry for the dead today. I'm the little heart's ease. I'm wife. I've finished that. I've dropped my brain. I've got an arrow here. I've heard an organ talk sometimes. I've known a heaven like a tent. I've none to tell me but thee. I've nothing else to bring, you know. I've seen a dying eye.